Hello, and welcome back to Femme Tarot. I'm Natalie, your international psychic medium and energy reader, and happy Sunday. And as always, every Sunday, we're going live and we cover whatever has been happening out in the world and pop culture verse, in the Bravo verse. And today, as promised, we're going to have a Bravo ultimate marathon reading. We haven't done this in a while, not on this channel. I've done this with Zach and Campire a few months ago, but I think we need an update on what's going on. But before we dive in, I just want to say hello to the beautiful chat and the beautiful members of this channel. Also, a big warm welcome to Elaine for joining as a member at the Femme Tarot channel. Hello, Elaine. Lady Rivera, hi. Happy Sunday to you. Hello, Karen and Chelsea, and of course, our mod, Intergalactic Defender, and all our mods who are here every time we go live, and their work and their support is invaluable. Rafila or Rafila is in the house. How are you? And Marisol too. Hello, everybody. So we have fun readings today. Always those Bravo reality TV readings are always fun. Just heads up that I haven't been watching Housewives in a while. Everyone is entering the chat. Thanks, Val. Thanks for tech checking as always. Hello. Hi, Donna from Connecticut. Hi. Hi, Gigi. Oh, am I blurry? Val, am I blurry your end? I don't know. Let me know, you guys. Just drop a thumbs up if everything's okay. If the audio, the video, everything is good. But yeah, we're all here. Very blurry. Is it very blurry again? All right. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Let's see. Okay. I am blurry. Okay, let me just drop out and be right back, you guys. Okay, let me just do this. You know how we do this. Okay, let me know if this worked. Hopefully this worked. And then we'll just dive in. Yeah, it is Mercury retrograde. It's the shadow period, which is always worse. It's always worse. So Defender says everything's good. Okay, so I don't need to stress about this anymore. Okay, everyone's saying much better. Okay, perfect. I don't know what happens with technology. It is the shadow period. It is. All right. So everybody, how's everybody doing? Okay, so what I was saying was that I haven't been watching the Housewives at all. I have been watching Southern Charm and Summer House, and that's about it. I've also gotten into, you guys, don't sleep on what's called The $1 Million Secret or The $1 Million Hotel or something like that on Netflix. Don't sleep on it. If you love traders and generally those like games and mind games with strategy and all that, it's really good. It's really good. It seems to be a very high production. I don't know where it's set, but it's set in this beautiful hotel, and it's trader-esque, but sort of different as well. So if you haven't watched it, highly recommend that you do. There are 6 episodes available now. I think the next 3 are dropping on Wednesday. I can't wait. This is so good. You know, guys, I wanted to say that I prefer, like, I don't know if you've been watching or you've watched Traders UK or Australia. I prefer it when they have like normal people, meaning non-celebrities. It's much better because non-celebrities really play the game, where celebrities are just there to be dramatic and emotional and just get more screen time and all of it. So, and I love that this $1 million hotel, no, $1 million secret, I think it's called, something along those lines. Um, Hold on, let me find what it's called. Hold on. I don't want to. Give me a second. $1 million something. It's so good. So good. $1 million, not listing, Netflix. Hold on. $1 million secret. That's what it's called. $1 million secret. Go watch it. Go watch it after this live, obviously. All right. Yes, Mercury retrograde is bad, bad, bad. It's always worse at the end because it's finally picking up speed and now it's going back direct. Mercury, that is. But when that happens, oh my God, mayhem, mayhem. Wait, Val says it's really, is it still fuzzy? Is it still blurry? I don't know. Let me know. So just definitely there for the checks and not. Yeah, exactly. They're not really there to play the game. And I did find out. I heard somewhere that they do get paid. Celebrities do get paid just for participating. They do get something, whether they win or lose. Everyone's saying a bit blurry. I don't know what is going on. Let me check. Yeah, but I care. This is I can see your comment, Val, but I care because it's annoying. It's annoying and I get it. I don't know what else to do. Everyone's saying it's fuzzy. Thank you everyone for being so patient and tolerable regarding these tech issues. I don't know what it is. Let me just check that I haven't got anything running in the background. No, I don't. I don't know. All right, let me just drop myself real quick and I'll be back and then we'll start the show. I'm giving it another go. All right, I'm back. Okay, so now it should work. I hope it works now. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let me know. All right. So I thought, let's start. Everyone's saying it's better now. Okay, good. Thank you. If it goes back to being super fuzzy, blurry, annoying, whatever, get my attention, please, and let me know. Mercury annoys me. Okay, so before we start, let's start with, give me a second. Let me bring them up. Let's start with this one because this is the hot topic the last few weeks. To be honest, the inevitable breakup of Paige and Craig. And before we start the reading, I just wanted to refresh your memory because Zach and I think that was the last time I did a big Bravo reading with Zach. It was back in June 2024, and we did a reading on them. This was when they were still supposedly everything was fine. People were actually wondering when they're going to get engaged, if they're going to get engaged, what the next step is, etc. And I'm going to bring up a short little clip from what I said back then, back in June, and then we'll just read what the energies like right now, what led to this breakup. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I'll show you the video and then we'll talk about it. And then you'll drop your questions, you guys. I want you to help me with these readings. Everyone's saying it's back to blurry. I don't know. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the video and then I'm going to try to figure out the tech stuff. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the video and it's not blurry. Craig, I have a feeling he wants to prove to Paige the Six of Swords is like the moving card, like literally moving physically. All right. So it's highly possible that he might be spending more time in New York and more time with Paige than she spends more time there. But that's him. So he's actually willing and ready to commit or show to her that he wants to commit and that he wants to move this further. But Paige comes off as the Queen of Swords. So yeah, that's totally Paige here. But the thing is, I have the Seven of Swords, which means to me that Paige is not being honest towards Craig. I don't think that she truly wants him to spend that much time in New York.
No, she doesn't want to be with him. He's nice and he's comfortable, but she does not want. He's the place filler until she finds the guy that she wants to settle down with, unfortunately.
I agree. And also, I feel that she has a new sort of job opportunity or some kind of opportunity that she's focusing on and working on at the moment, or it's about something new. Okay. So she doesn't want the distraction. She doesn't want, Craig is a little bit needy. She doesn't want all that around her, especially with this, because there's this new opportunity will give her the perspective of making quite a bit of money and further her career. But here's the thing, and you're right, Zach. I mean, the devil, this relationship, there's so many things that they're sweeping under the rug, both of them, because they feel that if they face some of these issues, if they talk about those issues, they're going to come out. And right now, the way the relationship is, it's working for both of them on a professional level as well. I wouldn't be surprised if there is an announcement in a few months' time. So back to what you said, I agree. Yeah.
Done.
Mic drop. All right, that was it. And then 6 months later, not even less than 6 months later, we find out. Well, we didn't find out. We found out a lot later than when it happened, but 5 months later, they break up. Okay, so hopefully the video is better. I'm sorry. I apologize for this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some cards. I'm going to start with Paige, and then I'm going to throw cards on Craig. Okay. Let's see. Paige. Ooh. Okay. I had a jumper card, but I didn't even ask the question yet. How's the video? How's the image? So my question is, why did she break up with Craig? What does she feel about Craig? Everyone's saying fuzzy. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, how bad is it? Hopefully it will kind of like get back to it. I apologize. Why did Paige break up with Craig, and what does she feel about him? Okay, perfect. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy. She was very torn. She didn't like this. She started getting fed up and tired and exhausted with this whole back and forth, New York, Charleston, New York, all of it, this back and forth. She wasn't into this relationship as much as he was. And let me see. Hold on, you guys. I'm just doing some, hopefully that will work. And she wanted out for months before she even said anything. Look, Five of Swords, she had no patience for him. She could not deal with his stuff. I do, and I've said this, and I said that in that reading, and then you heard it in this video, in this clip that I just sent you, that showed you that he's needy. He wanted to spend a lot of time with her. He's more of a traditionalist when it comes to relationships. And that bothered her. That bothered her. She wasn't too happy. That was too oppressive for Paige. She put up a wall. I mean, I don't see, listen, Craig denying that he could see the signs or that he didn't pick up the cues and the clues and the hints and all of it. Craig, you're a smart man. No way. Because I have the Nine of Wands here. So it seems to me that she had put up a wall. Like she was distancing herself months before the breakup, months before there was trouble in paradise, or months before Craig could smell the coffee. And the breakup coffee, that is. All right. And she had changed. And I want to say that it's been the last year even that the dynamic in the relationship changed and Paige was changing. Look at this. How's she feeling now? She's happy. Four of Wands. She's living her best life. She's focusing on her podcast, on her tours. She's dating. She's going out with her friends. She has more free time now because she doesn't have to travel to Charleston for long weekends or week for a week or whatever it is. She's actually in a good place right now. Two of Cups. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I haven't been following, but is Paige dating someone? Because it seems so. This is what my cards are saying. Paige has already moved on and is seeing someone. Okay. Let me say this. I'm gonna say it. Let me see how I'm gonna say it. Because I know Paige is gonna get really angry with me, but I'm gonna say it. Before the breakup, before the official breakup, or at least before Craig found out that they were broken up, because it's what I'm getting is that not according to Paige, but Paige had mentally, emotionally, all of it had already moved on before that Thanksgiving day, where was it Thanksgiving Day, I think, that where they sat down and they had a conversation and she told him that she just doesn't want to be with him anymore, or she doesn't want to be in this relationship. And this is, in my opinion, allegedly, etc. I do believe she was talking to someone even before all this. Okay. Maybe even not officially dating, but yeah, getting entangled with someone. This is bad. Nine of Swords. She wasn't happy in this relationship whatsoever. Not happy. She felt, and this is more subconscious thinking rather than like conscious thinking, that she felt that Craig was kind of getting in between her and her career and getting money and making more money. She didn't want this relationship to hinder her career and her finances. And it created a lot of stress, because I do feel that she does respect Craig and she does love him. But, and also he's so emotional. Like another thing that bothered Paige, especially towards the end of the relationship, is that Craig has no filter. He is an emotional wreck sometimes, and he can act. I want to say he can and has embarrassed Paige in the past because of his impulsiveness and his emotional nature. And we all know Craig is very much in touch with his feminine side. That doesn't mean anything. We all have masculine, feminine side, yin and yang. This is the balance. This is generally the how we are balanced out. We have both of these energies, and he's very much in touch. And Paige is, although she's a girly girl, she's also more, sometimes she taps into more of her masculine energy, which at first it worked out for the relationship. It was fine. But now, but towards the end, it was just she couldn't take it. She was like, like, I feel smothered. I feel like I have a man child around me. This is how it feels. Before I go on, just a reminder to like this video, you guys, because I know you forget. I forget when I watch other people's videos. So a nice little reminder, just click on that like button. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. And do consider subscribing to this channel. Usually it's not as blurry as this. So we have overcome these issues, or so I thought. So next time it's going to look a lot better. Hopefully, did it improve, you guys? Just, I'm stressing. Yeah, I'm stressing because this is my Virgo rising, which I want perfection in general. Anna is saying he's dating too. I heard, and her name is Natalie. Yeah, I heard. Good for them. Good for both of them. If something's not working out, then it's good for them. They're young, they're single, they are successful in what they do. They should be out there dating. So that's Paige, 10 of Wands. I see. So they had gotten to a point in the relationship where she felt that she could no longer sort of like stretch it out. It seems that Craig was very much ready to move in with her, for them to take the next step in their relationship, and she felt that pressure, and she was like, oh, I need to pull the brakes. She's also, by the way, I'm seeing she's moving home, or she might be moving neighborhood. But I see Paige getting ready to move. I heard she didn't want to have a kid with him. Will she have kids in the future? I do see children for both of them, actually. Let's see. I do see children for both of them. She's getting her first child is going to be a girl. That's all I'm getting. With who's going to be the first? Who's going to have children? Believe it or not, it is going to be Paige. It is going to be Paige. Just needs to find the right man, I guess, because it's not like she doesn't want kids. That's not what I feel. Or she doesn't want to get married. She wants someone that she looks up to. It seems that she was no longer looking up to Craig, or in the same way that she did in the beginning. Not that she ever did, but when I mean look up to, like, just fancy him and laugh with his jokes and forgive his quirkiness and all of that, and his moodiness. She was just done. She was over it, completely over it. Let's look at Craig. Hold on. I'm going to do this. All right. I needed to do this just to make sure that, we're back on track. Okay, Craig. The question is, how does Craig feel? How did Craig feel when all this went down? And how does he feel about it now, even though he's dating someone else? So I'm glad he is. I'm happy he is. All right. Thank you, Danny, and thank you, Val. All right. Let's hope it stays. I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to focus on the cards now. Ooh, Blair's Team Aqua. Hey, checking in from Southern Cali. Team Aqua. We have a lot of Aquas here. Scorpios. Everything. We've got it all here. Love it. Tauruses. Okay. Craig. What can you tell me about Craig? Okay. Craig is okay. I agree with what Craig said. I saw it in a clip. Was it the after show? Was the reunion? Not sure. But he said that he was more in love with the idea of being with Paige, and he lived in a bubble or in a fantasy world regarding his relationship. Yes, I agree. My cards are totally agreeing with that, and I feel that. So it was this idea that, we're going to be this Bravo power couple, and we're because they're so liked, right? They both have a big fan group. They both have fans that love them. And so he saw, or he thought, they would end up being this super amazing Bravo powerhouse. They would help each other with their businesses and their products that they flog and all of it. And he loved that. He loved that kind of attention, especially because we've seen Craig in his previous relationship where it was very toxic, and he appeared to be a man child, very immature, and he was much younger at the time. So Craig was more worried about, listen, I like Craigie, I do, but he was more worried about, and I'm talking about the breakup now. He was more worried about how people are going to take this, what people are going to say about him, the backlash, the fans, all of it. That's what he was more worried about and he was a little bit in denial. He believed that she might, after the tour, or if they took a little bit of a break, that she would come around and she would miss him and realize that she wants to be with him. So it took him a while, you guys, for the breakup to really sink in for Craig. And when it did, he fell into depression. Okay. It really hurt him. And it hurt him for many reasons, not just because of Paige and because of the feelings he had for Paige, but he saw this as another personal failure. And this is the second or third failed relationship he's had on camera. So his ego wasn't very happy about all this. But what he's doing, I was wondering if he has water in his chart too. I should have checked, but mods can check. If you can, please. Thank you. And now he's very focused on his business and work, and that's what most people do after a breakup. The best remedy, the best cure is work, focusing on something productive, on something that it helps you get out of this dark hole. Two of Pentacles. Actually, Craig, I see his business. I believe it's doing well. This is what I feel psychically, intuitively. It's doing well, but I do believe that he's starting or he is about to launch a second business. And he's very focused on, very focused on that. He's working on that. It's not just the pillows and throws and whatnot. He's working on another business. Good for Craig. Good one. Let me see a little bit because I'm seeing. Yeah. All right. So this relationship, his current relationship with Natalie Buffet, I think it is Buffet or Buffett. So it's a good thing, okay? It's helping him. It's getting him out of his depression. It is obviously massaging his ego. It's giving him a lot more motivation and incentive to work harder as well. But I'm not sure this relationship is going to last. I don't think this new relationship with this Natalie girl is going to last, unfortunately. He's not completely over her, just saying. He's not completely, that is not why his current relationship is not going to work out eventually. But he still thinks of Paige. He still does. He does respect her. He does love her. But he'll come around by June. I'm getting by June for some reason. Something is happening around June for Craig, which is going to, this could be this launch, this new, it's connected to this other business that he's launching or working on. I believe it's going to come out, or we're going to hear of it around June. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Yeah, it looks like a rebound. Nothing wrong with her. But it's just, it's a Band-Aid. It's a rebound. Oh, he's done a bar thing with Austin. Did they launch? Did they start? Yeah, it could be. It could be that. Although no. No, I don't think it's the bar. It's something else. It's something else. It could be related to the bar, or it could be related to maybe beverage. Well, Kyle's not going to be happy. And it's not to do with the spritz thing, but it could be has to do with beverages or alcohol or the bar. But no, it's something else that we haven't heard of yet. They made an announcement. Don't know if it's opened. All right. So if it opens in June, then this is where his focus is. But there is also something else. Well, Craig, basically what I'm seeing is Craig is stepping into his entrepreneur business era right now, which is great. And this is what he should do, to be honest. This is what's going to help his next, not the rebound, the next relationship. It's going to help him be more mature, more self-aware, more present, all of it. And no, I don't believe that he was super present in his relationship to Paige. I believe because of this fantasy and this, he was playing house. He loved playing house, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he was ready to play house, get married, and all of it. I'm just telling you how I read his energy and what I'm getting. Oh, Aries moon. Oh, Scorpio moon. Oh, he's just like one of me. Okay, there you go. That's why I like Craigie. But oh Lord, that Scorpio moon, you guys, is a tough one. That's a tough one. Did anyone find his sign? I can read it on Garcelle if you want. You just add a capital Q in front of your question so I don't miss them. And if I do, redrop the question in the chat. It's very intense. It's very intense. And breakups are not easy for Scorpio moons. They literally go through death. It's like going through death for Scorpio moon, a breakup. And a breakup, especially a breakup that you weren't expecting. This must have been very hard on Craig. And he is in denial, still in denial. He is still in denial, which is why he still thinks of Paige. He's an oh my God, he's my brother. Craig, we're astro siblings. Don't tell me he's got a Virgo. I doubt he doesn't have Virgo rising, but if he does, then oh my God, he's my long lost brother. Oh Lord. Breakups are hard for those Scorpio moons, you guys, and they can be very vindictive. So that's why I'm saying this Natalie girl, the rebound, yeah, he could have the hots for her and all that, but I can tell you this is to hurt Paige as well, though, to say, look, see, I'm okay, I'm doing great, I have this beautiful woman, I'm dating, I'm doing this. That's the Scorpio moon. Oh yeah, and they won't let go of stuff. Oh God, they will just harp on things and won't let go. So yeah. Before we move on to the other Bravo celebrities, are there any other questions regarding? I'm just going to, highlight your question, Ness. But do you have any other questions around Paige and Craig? I just want to make sure that I don't miss any of your questions. Let's see. Cynthia, thank you, Cynthia, for that. Okay, he was born the 9th of February of 89, Sun Aqua, Moon Aries, Ascended Gemini. Okay, he's not my brother after all. So, Moon Aries, that would make more sense than the Scorpio, I guess. Moon Aries, oh Lord, his love language is sex, is intimacy, right? No filter. When he gets emotional, he gets mean. Oh, and Aries moons as well. They don't take breakups very well. Their ego gets so hurt. They're not as they're vindictive in their words and what they say, but not actions like a Scorpio moon. Scorpio moon's gonna go dark. Woo. But Aries moon, ouch. That is a tough placement. He's big 3. He's not easy to be with. Sorry to say, I love you, Craig, but you're not easy to be with. Aqua with Moon in Aries and Ascendant in Gemini, no wonder he fibs. No wonder he embellishes the truth. He is very much an embellisher. Sorry, Craig, he doesn't do it to harm people or hurt people. He just blurts things out without thinking. And then he doesn't know what to do, He won't backtrack, though. That's the funny part. He doubles down. Even though it's things that you blurted out. Thanks, Cynthia, for the info. Val says the video, yes. Thank you, Val. You just made me happy and I can relax. Paige is a Scorpio. I forgot that Paige is a Scorpio. Aries moon with a Scorpio? No. I could have, anyone could have told them from the very beginning that this was not going to go well. No. Nest is with her full of questions. Perfect. But let me see if we have any more before we move on. Guys, my boo, our boy, Campire's in the house. Team Craig, I'm with you. Team Craig all the way. You don't even watch, I don't even watch the Housewives anymore for now. I'm taking a break. Love me, Southern Charm and Summer Charm. We'll put it in one. What a mess. Yes, Scorpio moon. You're a Scorpio moon too. A lot of us here. Scorpio moons. Let's see. All right. If you don't have any other questions regarding Craig and Paige, we'll move on to your other questions, to the other Bravo celebrities. What is Kempire saying? I do think Craig and Paige made a handsome couple. I do agree. They made a handsome couple. They seemed to, they also have the star quality, but in actuality, they're coming from two different worlds and they want two different things, and it wasn't going to work out. And long distance as well, even though Craig was ready, he was literally ready to pack up and go move to New York. My cards are saying that as well, but it wouldn't have worked out anyways. I said this from the very beginning. When the news came out that they were dating, I'm like, I don't see it. We have another Scorpio moon in the house. Dining out lover. Yay. Lots of us. We should call this the Scorpio moon Sundays. All right, let's move on to other Bravo celebrities now. And Paula, I'll get to yours as well because I have some of Ness's before you, but do add a Q before your question so I do not miss it, please. And don't forget to like this video. Okay, I'm just doing a little quick cleanse on my deck so we can move on to the next ones. Okay, let's have a look. Ness asked the first question: why did Lisa Rinna, Fox Force 5, blah, 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 attack Garcelle? Short-sighted because Garcelle asked the question of you. Did this happen recently? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Let's see. Holding back because she didn't want to be the angry Black woman. Oh, are we talking about the reunion now? Okay, hold on. I'm picking up that hold on. They did a coordinated attack on Garcelle in the reunion. I only saw parts of the reunion. I didn't see the whole thing, so I probably missed that part where they attacked her, but let's see. Why is it though? It's really interesting. Let me hold on. It's not making any sense to me. Let me just reshuffle real quick. The cards I got made no sense. Probably because I didn't ask the right question. Hold on. I feel somehow maybe the cards before were trying to say something, because Justice, Ace of Cups, Justice, Queen of Pentacles. It seems to me that so I have the Ace of Cups here, and instantly when I saw the card, I'm like, oh, it could be because Garcelle maybe is more popular, or I was thinking maybe she has. Who attacked her? So it was Erica, Dorit, and Kyle, right? They attacked her. I don't know. Ace of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups. I have the Justice, and I have the Queen of Pentacles here. Something about their contract. Something about their I don't know if did they know she was leaving? I believe that. Okay, so I know I'm all over that. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay, let me tell you what I'm getting. First, instantly when I saw this card, I'm like, oh, there's some kind of jealousy there. Why is there jealousy? Is it because the fans are warmer towards Garcelle, maybe because she's not one of the OGs. Kyle is an OG. Erica isn't, and Dorit aren't, but they might as well be because they've been on the show for so long. So there is, I believe it has to do with the fact that Garcelle has more of a following, or a more loyal following, or there aren't that many bad things or rumors or gossip about Garcelle in the past and now. Yeah, obviously there were some things that happened a couple of seasons ago around Garcelle, but nothing like as bad as Erica. Erica had a divorce and her husband being accused of embezzling and stealing money from his clients. And then we have Kyle with the Morgan Wade thing where she's being all cryptic about it. Why are you cryptic about it? If you are a lesbian and you're in a lesbian relationship, be loud and proud of it. Come out to the world and say it. We don't care. We want you to be happy. We want you to leave us alone. And some women probably want to get a hold of Mauricio, just saying. But it seems like there is some kind of jealousy here. And then I have the justice, contractual. I keep getting contract, something about her contract, contractual, and the fact that Garcelle actually is a legit actress. She has a legit acting career. She has acted with big names, celebrities, A-listers, all of it. And she has connections and she's liked. Six of Swords. I believe okay, here's the answer. They either knew or suspected that Garcelle was going to leave the franchise. She was going to leave Housewives. Maybe they heard it from somewhere. Maybe she mentioned it at some point off camera before the reunion. And they just wanted to, yeah. So the other ladies did it on purpose because they knew, or they suspected, or maybe they heard that, her contract, she wasn't going to sign a new contract or come back. And it was all, you guys, for drama show, bringing back the show next year, because don't be too sure. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of a pause, you guys, with Beverly Hills. There might be a pause. It might not come back in 6 months, 5 months. It could be over a year before it comes back. Just saying. I'm not saying it's canceled. I also don't see Kyle coming back. I've been saying this for a while now, but I digress. They did, it was all for show. It was all and Garcelle was not in, she was not in on this. This was for ratings, show, drama, all of it. All of it. And Garcelle has, one of the reasons why she left was, aside from the fact that she was treated awfully, and she doesn't feel it anymore. She doesn't want to be part of this anymore. It's because she has some kind of new, I don't know if this is a film, movie, or project. It feels more of a TV show or on TV. Could be her own show. Which is very good. It's lucrative. It's a great deal for her. It's just exactly what she needs right now. Exactly what she needs. So there's no room for Housewives anymore. She's just moved on from that. Very long question. Answer, I mean, sorry. Campfire is saying bingo. Okay. All right. I don't know what's been going on, but that's what my cards are saying and giving me. Yes. A pause for a year. They're going to scramble and recast and change things up. They have to. And Kyle's not coming back. Nope. She isn't. You heard it here first. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Ness has the next question. Was PK or someone involved associated? Sorry if I missed your questions, you guys. I'm not seeing them at this moment. Let me see if I missed any questions so I can add them to the queue. And if I have missed your question, please redrop because I'm not looking at the chat the whole time. Okay, yeah, I got your question, Kemp. I'll answer it in a minute. Okay, got your question. All right. So let me get to this one. Was PK or someone involved associated with PK responsible for the robbery? I believe, Kempire, I think we did a reading on this way back when this happened. And I don't remember. Well, let's throw the cards. So was PK or someone he knows involved in this robbery? The world. This one jumped out. The world. Oh. For entertainment purposes only, this is my opinion. It's not based on facts, but it seems that this was a well-planned situation. I got the world. The world changed after the robbery, and this was to change something, the status quo of something. Magician speaks for himself. This card, magician, makes things happen. The fool wanting to restart something. Lord, it seems so, you guys. Let me just pull one more card. Two of Wands. They were abroad, weren't they? Wasn't PK in London when this happened? And Dorit had just arrived with the kids? I just got goosebumps. For entertainment purposes only. Not based on facts. This is a tarot reading. The Hermit. The Devil. You don't need to read tarot to understand what the cards are saying right now. Look at me. I'm getting excited, but not excited. I'm like, what? How can he do this? How can he do this? What was the plan behind the move? Feels like an insurance scheme. Feels like wanted an excuse to maybe even, I don't believe they own that house. Just my feeling. I don't know. My feeling is that house where they lived when that robbery happened, I believe they were renting it out. Maybe that he wanted out of that contract and he needed a good, aside from the insurance scheme and everything else, maybe rent was too high and they couldn't get out of their contract, and this was one way of getting out of it. Wow, crazy. What are you guys saying? I know, I wasn't expecting that. There you go. Val said it. Yep. PK in Dorit's voice. Wow. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm trying to be as fast as possible so I can cover all or as many questions as possible. All right, next one, Paula. Dorit, did they say Dorit arrived home a day early? Was this Marshall's robbery also set up? I don't know. I'm highlighting your questions. I agree. I mean, how could you do that? How could you do that? Maybe he wasn't expecting for it to turn out the way that it did and that Dorit would be, because luckily the kids were not affected. So they didn't see anything. They didn't hear anything. They didn't enter the children's room. So luckily, I'm so glad the children did not experience anything bad. It was Dorit. But it is disgusting if you think about it. And I believe that I believe, Norma, after this, I believe it was the root of their crumbling marriage. And I believe that Dorit suspects and deep down she knows. And she can't live with it. She can't, because it did affect her. And I don't care. People were mean to her back then when it happened. And they were like, get over it, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't know how people react and how people experience an event in their life that could change the rest of their life. So, we just need to be a little bit more sensitive with things like that. I know it's TV, I know it's reality TV, and we don't take everything as gospel that we see on reality TV, but I do believe that it affected her and it wasn't good for her. I mean, emotionally and psychologically, and for her marriage as well. What's going on with Sutton? Will she find love? Why? What's going on with Sutton? I thought she was dating. I mean, last time I watched Beverly Hills, he seems to be great, dating. What's been going on with Sutton? I'm just looking because I don't want to miss your question, so I'm just like highlighting. There you go. Okay, next. What is going on with Sutton? Will she find love? Number card. Fool. She's already seeing someone. Dating. Doesn't. Oh, wait. Okay. Many. Fool. I believe she has someone now, someone new, someone she's dating. Seems to be like, casual for now. 6 of Wands. I mean, you guys, she does get what's it called? There is interest. There are men who are circling around her and like her and want her. Here you go. 7, and then I have the 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of. It's going to be hard for Sutton to find someone on her financial caliber. I'm hearing and seeing. Very hard. She also has trust issues. I'm hearing she signed something with her ex-husband. He is also trying to protect, because she gets a huge alimony, isn't it? An alimony she gets every month, like from her ex-husband. And I believe that she signed something. This is what my guides are showing, where the ex-husband is protecting his children's money and her money and his money. And I believe that she signed something where she cannot, like, if she remarries or if she moves in with someone or someone moves in with her, that the money's protected, that she won't have access. I'm trying to make sense of what I'm saying. So it's almost like how I see it is like, if she gets into a serious relationship, gets engaged or lives with someone or is with someone, that he's not going to be like, standing order where 30K a month, 50K a month will be in her account. He'll be more auditing or has more control of where that money's going. Hope that makes sense. So why I mention this and why I say this is because it's very hard for her to find someone who is on her financial level, someone that she trusts. She has trust issues. She has been not hurt, but I want to say that she has been deceived in the past. 8 of Wands. She's doing fine date wise. Like, she is at the moment right now, as I read her, death, rebirth. 9 of Swords. It's hard for Sutton to find love and a serious, stable relationship. Very hard. Has to do with her lifestyle, has to do with her money, it has to do with her as well. Like, she's very particular about things. Yeah, I don't see her getting married again, just so you know, in the future. I don't see another marriage. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Only if she'll find. I do see another man in her life at some point. They're not going to get married. This is going to be a businessman. I see them traveling a lot, but this is not for another couple, maybe 3 years before he enters her life. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad you understand what I mean. It's hard because a lot of times, because I'm clairvoyant, and I'm also clairsentient, which means clairsentient, I know things. I don't know how I know them. I know them psychically. And clairvoyant means I'm being shown the first thing that how they send me messages, and how I work is like, usually the first thing that comes through is something that I see. It's in my mind's eye. I see things, and then I hear things, feel things, etc. So I was just shown the contract, so it was so hard for me, and I was shown different things. So it was so hard for me to like get to the point, because when they just show something to me and then I have to decipher what it is they're trying to tell me, it takes a while. We got there. We got there. Okay, next question. Will Botham St. John return? That's Bose, right? Will Bose return for the next season? Was she like? What was Bose like? I've heard different things. Some people like her, some people don't. Let's see. She wants to. She wants to. But let's see if Bravo wants to. She's going to make it happen. Well, if she, oh, what's going on here? Sorry. Yeah. So, the thing is, as I said, I believe that it's going on pause, like not canceled, on pause. She wants to. She's trying to make this happen. The World. I have then the World, and then the Moon and the King of Swords. She wants. Something's fishy about Bose? What is there? Is there something? When I mean fishy, I mean, is she kind of like? Does she have secrets? Or something that has she been holding back during this season? Hold on, you guys, I have a little issue here. Let me just do this. Just let me know. Kempire is saying there is something fishy, but there is something that I can't put my finger on it, but there's something that is like, it's not, she seems she seems likable. I don't know, I haven't watched it, but she seems to be someone who knows how to be charming and get what she wants. But there is darkness. There is darkness behind all of this. And she was holding back this season. This I can tell you. She wasn't 100% herself. She was a little bit holding back. This, what you saw, which I don't know what you saw, but what you saw wasn't her 100%. Just so you know. There's a lot more. A lot more. She loves this. She wants to come back. It's unclear if she will, because it's unclear if Beverly Hills will come back in a few months. Oh, there's tea? I didn't know. No, he hasn't. He hasn't told me anything, because we talk about shows that we both watch. When we talk, we don't talk like, what's been going on over there? What's been going on over there? That I know, that she's a marketing professional. Where is it? Marketing professional. She knows how to make things appear differently. Yeah, that I know about her, but let me see if I missed any questions. Bose has the BH lifestyle for sure, but I believe she lost her home in the LA fires. I don't think that's the secret. That's not there's darkness though. She carries darkness. Made the whole session. This is. Oh, I'm happy you love this. You enjoy this. Me too. I enjoy these. Some of the former I've spoken about her at Netflix. Who? Sorry, I've missed your comments, you guys. Okay, I'll just move on to the next question because we have several more questions. Okay, next one. Was the Marshall's robbery also set up? Marshall's robbery? Are we talking about still PK? I'll move on. Dining out lover. Just if you can just explain or give me a little bit more for that question, and I'll bring it back up. What is the real status of Teresa and Louie? Are they supposedly in love? Oh, she is, isn't she? If you missed, you guys, we did. Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't. I was going to talk about Teresa and all over the place. We didn't, did we? Okay, that was the next one I wanted to do. Let's see, Teresa and Louie. I'm going to throw some cards for Teresa and some for Louie. I want to see them separately, how they see their relationship separately. Okay, hold on. I'll start with Teresa. And then Louie. How does Teresa feel about Louie? All right. What can you tell me about Teresa? Look at this. Look at the imagery. Don't look at the card. Forget about the card. He's losing money. She's losing money again. Again. Yes, she's in trouble because both Teresa and Louie were issued tax liens totaling $3 million. So here we go again. Here we go again. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands. Uh-oh. They may have to sell that house to pay off their debt and their taxes because I see her moving. Page of Wands. I don't see any loves, you guys. I just asked, I'm just looking at Teresa. I have Pentacles, I have Wands, I have Wands, and I have Wands, which means she's into him. She loves the attention she gets from him and the love bombing and the sex and all of it. That is what keeping this relationship together. The fact that she felt like she had a man. She had a man. What? I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. But Teresa saw Louie as this man who's going to take care of her. He's accomplished. He's successful. He is this. He is that. He's all of it. The girls liked him. Teresa's girl liked him. But oh boy. She's not in love anymore. She's not in love. She's definitely into him because she likes him. He does all the tricks in bed for her and all that. So the Fool, Queen of Swords. Oh, Teresa is slowly waking up from her hibernation, Louis Ruella's hibernation phase. She's waking up and seeing the reality of this situation and this relationship. Let's look at Louis. Norma's like, tricks and bet? Ew. You're funny. Well, it's not you for Teresa. It's not you for Teresa. Oh, God. Okay, Louis now. Louis Ruelas, please. What can you tell us? Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Louis. My dog's name is Louis, and I sing him that song all the time. A lot of twos. I'll show you the... Oh, Yep. Nope. Mm-mm. We're gonna have to deal with this drama now. So we may have to deal with Teresa and Louie breakup drama. Not this year, but it's happening. Oh, Louis, listen, he is a hustler. He's all about making money. He's all about being successful and being sort of one of the big guys, right? That's how he sees it. By the way, it seems that Louis has invested. I don't know if this is a business, real estate, or something. He's invested abroad, overseas on something, and it's not going well. He's hemorrhaging money. Hope he's paying his taxes there. And but look at this, because we're looking at their relationship. I have the 10 of swords. Oh, I dropped it. I have the 10 of swords, and you'll know what the 10 of swords mean. This is literally the death card. 8 of swords. Yeah. Oh, Lord, King of Wands. You guys, I sadly for Teresa, this is not going to last. This is not going to, as I said, she is waking up to seeing the bad stuff, or the bad side, or Louis's bad side. And after what she's been through with Big Juicy Joe, I don't think she's going to trust him after all this, and she shouldn't, in my opinion. She shouldn't. So to the end, he's going to pretend that everything is fine between them. Everything is fine. Don't give him money, Teresa. I'm talking to Teresa directly now. Trey, don't give him money. He may ask for a loan, or he may ask you to help him out. The thing is, Teresa, now New Jersey is not on. So you've got to save your money, because she's not getting paid by Bravo at the moment. So I'm a little bit worried about her finances, because I do believe that he may not necessarily may have access to her money, at least in the future. Oh, where's what did I miss? Let's see. LL says, hustle for sure. It's too bad he couldn't find a legitimate business and live with his means. Right. That's what it seems. He's always like trying to hustling and trying to find, but he's not doing it the right way. He's a little bit dumb about it. Yeah. No, yeah, it's not going to happen 2025, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens in 2026, where they break up. Let's see now. What's the next one? What is the real status of? Oh, we just talked about that. Does the past jail time and conviction affect this new lien against her? That's a good question. Hold on, I'm seeing more questions. I'm just highlighting them so I don't miss them. Does this affect this new lien against her? Let's see. My guides are saying it's certainly not going to be in her favor, the fact that she already has a conviction and she's been to jail. So they might take this as though, I don't think this is good for her. It doesn't look good. Even though I did check before we came on, most of I think it's the lien on Teresa is about $300K, and the rest is on Louis. But still, it's $300K. It's $300K. It's, at least for us, it's a lot of money. Not a lot for Bezos or Elon, but for the rest of the world, it's a lot for lien. So let's see. She's not going back to jail, obviously, but she has to pay it off. And the thing is, This is going to be so messy. This is the beginning of the end of this relationship. It's going to get so messy. She is a Taurus. She is a Taurus, unfortunately. And I have to look at her chart. I should have brought her up. I have in the past. I've done readings, even with Campfire Together. We've done readings on New Jersey and Teresa. But unfortunately, it seems that money is going to bring her downfall. It is the material goods that are bringing her downfall, which is sad. I'm just going to pull one card regarding that. Hold on. Did I? No, I didn't. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's not. No, that's two. You see? Two convictions. Two. This is not going to bode well for her. Yeah. Not at all. Okay, let's see who does the. Okay, will Teresa be held accountable for tax lien? They both will. They're not getting a slap on the wrist, if that's what you think. Definitely not Teresa. Knight of Swords. There's more. Why is there more? Is there more? There's more. My ears. Oh, ouch. I knew it. There's more. There's more stuff regarding Teresa and Louie that hasn't come out, or they haven't found it yet, or they're not aware of it. I mean, the IRS or the government or the state. There's more. They've done shady stuff. And when I mean they, I'm not blaming Teresa. I am blaming Teresa because she trusts these men and she's not on top of things. And why are you trusting these men with your money, with your businesses? Why are you signing things that you haven't read? Like, Teresa, wake up. This doesn't look good. There's going to be more coming out. Yeah, I'm frustrated because I feel bad for her on one hand. On the other hand, she kind of brings it to herself. She does this to herself, but yeah, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. So that's why I'm kind of like, doesn't she have anyone around her to advise her, to help her, to guide her? I mean, she's estranged to her brother now. I mean, her brother was the only one who possibly could have. Well, he tried, which is why they're not in speaking terms now. But this is a mess. There's more going to come out regarding shady businesses and shady stuff. Oh, Teresa. Of course you'd say that, Camp. Of course you'd say that. Mind you, Camp, most of the housewives that create a lot of drama on these franchises are Tauruses and Capricorns. Just saying. Just in Tauruses and Capricorns. Both are the same. Yeah, is Louie as well Taurus? I didn't know that. I know. I mean, just what are you thinking, Teresa? Oh, Lord. That is a good point. That's another good point. She also has college bills to pay. If Trey says that it's just how Italians do it, I don't think Trey knows what is going on right now. I mean, it's a mess. She's old school Italian who was born in New Jersey. I get it, but look around you, Teresa. Look around your world. You're not in Italy. You're not back in the 1970s or 60s. You're in the 2025. I get what you're saying, Val, but come on. It's just, this is not how the world works anymore. And you don't have that many traditional men out there that are, look at men now. This is a whole conversation I did on my members live on Friday. I went full on feminist and because we talked a lot about what is happening in Dubai with the porta potty parties. We talked about, who else did we talk about? Oh my God. Bianca Sensori and Kanye West. Kanye Nest? Who's Kanye Nest? Okay, let me drink a little bit of my caffeine, please, everyone. I need it. Okay. Another question. We have another question by Joe. Do we know if Louie is in any way involved with Jen Shaw and her business back then? Do you know something we don't? Do you know something we don't? Ooh. Let's see. Someone said, Karen's saying maybe she'll end up in the Bahamas with Juicy. Juicy Jen? Let's see. I heard a no for my guides. I'll pull a card though. My guide said no. Yeah. Defender saying it was a rumor. I know. King of no, there's no connection between Jen Shaw and Louie. Did I miss any other questions? I don't think so. Yeah. If you have, I'll take a couple more questions before we go because we're already live for the past hour and a half almost. So I'll just take a couple more questions and then let's see. Well, hello to you too, Mel. Happy Sunday. I'm glad you caught the live stream too. I do. But you've missed a lot, so you should go back and watch the replay. Cards have for insurance payback. Ooh. What is it with these men? What is it with these men? Hold on. I'll get to that. Does Keely love Bose or is he a grifter and using her? Is Keely a husband or will they get married? Okay, you answered my question. Okay, let's see. Keely. See. No, they're not getting married. Is that what they said on the show? The wheel. No. That relationship, it's not going to last. It's not going to end up in marriage, and there is not going to be children already. This is something that's happening, like it's going to happen pretty soon. It's already brewing right now as we speak. What did she say? She said on what happens live that Louie has more than me, so no prenup. She actually innocently naive. Dana done a couple of deep dives and that we're excellent. He's a con man. Yeah, we all knew that from the beginning. We could all suss him out from the beginning, but except for Teresa. Unfortunately, this is so sad. This is so sad for Trey or Tree. Tree or Trey? Tree huggers. Is Louis? He has a TikTok business. How many businesses does he have? Businesses. Does he have an OnlyFans business? I don't know why this came out of my mouth, but if it came out of my mouth like that, it's a download and you heard it here first. Does he have an OnlyFans business? Nothing to do with Teresa. Or if he hasn't got one, maybe that's coming. That's coming. It just came through. Just saying. You heard it here first. King of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of... It's not a scam, but it's not... I mean, I wouldn't call it a scam, but I would say that this is not a viable business or a business that is there for the long term or that's not the plan or that's not the goal. It seems to me is sort of like a you know. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. We got your money. Bye-bye. Goodbye. And that's it. I had a very vivid dream about Empire. You had a wonderful bow. What do you see? We'll find out on Thursday because Empire and I have a rendezvous for his reading. We're having a session. So I'm giving him his reading on Thursday. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I'll let you know. Well, he'll let you know. I'm not going to tell you his personal stuff. If he wants to, Norma, he can tell you. Yes, I've been saying this for a while now. He is on his way out. He is on his way. I do believe this is the last year as well of Andy doing the reunion, hosting the reunions, watching what the producer. He is off to bigger, greener pastures, and he's got other plans. He's still going to be on TV, but not as much. So yes, and he's semi-retiring to the Hamptons. Just heard it from my guide just now. That's what I heard. So yeah, he will be between Hamptons and New York, and yeah, he's on his way slowly but surely out. Can you report Shamia's that will be my last one on Wine and Dine with the Thompsons. That will be my last question, and then we'll do this again. Okay, wait, no, I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna do one of Joe's because Joe has a couple of questions. So, and I haven't answered any of his questions. So yeah, so I'll answer this one and then Joe's, and then we will wrap it up. Okay. Can you read on Porsha and Shamia's friendship, please? Okay. I assume Shamia is a housewife, right? In Atlanta. Kempar, did we talk about Shamia when I was on your channel? I don't remember. Kempire should replace Andy. Oh, yes. No, Kempire is going for bigger, better things. Okay, hold on. Let me focus on Porsha and Shamia. Let me see. I'll do 3 cards for Porsha, 3 cards for Shamia. Okay, Porsha. Then Shamia, 1. Porsha's not happy. 3. Shamia. The relationship. It seems like, okay, without knowing anything about this, it's always better that way, of course, because this is then a pure reading. But so Shamia seems to be is she sort of like clingy towards Porsha, or because it seems like Shamia likes or I'm going to use the word maybe even forces this friendship a little bit too much, or tries to be friends with Porsha because of the benefits that come with this friendship, if that makes sense. Let me know, you guys. Like, it has to make sense to you, not to me, because I don't watch that show. Shamia, okay. Kempire is saying that Shamia is a Taurus, another Taurus. We have a lot of Tauruses in these franchises. Porsha gets annoyed by Shamia. Like, let me tell you the vibe between them. Like sisters that don't like each other, but they have to kind of tolerate each other. And sometimes they have moments where they're just like good. And then there are moments where, especially Porsha is like, don't talk to me. Don't. You're annoying me right now. Don't say a word, or I'm gonna, this is the feeling I'm getting. Shamia acts stronger than she is, or she puts on this face okay, or this facade where she appears very confident and very strong. Not really how she is, okay? This is more of a show. She likes money, Taurus, right? Kimber said Taurus. Yeah, she's Taurus. She likes money, so she is ambitious. She works hard. Knight of Wands, a bit immature energy around her. Porsha, again, I'm telling you, with Portia's annoyed. I don't know what is going on between them, but Porsha seems to be like, can someone make her stop talking? This is how I feel Portia's energy. Can someone get her to stop talking, or can someone get her away? This is what I'm getting. And yeah, they're like sisters who love and hate relationship between sisters. This is what I'm getting. I don't know. That's it. Because I don't want to get too deep into this, because I want to answer one more question. What are you guys saying? Kemper is saying that. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. All right, where's Joe's question? Where is it? I have it here. We'll answer this one. Before the reunion, was there collusion conspiracy among someone to target Garcelle? Oh, yes, we covered that one, Joe, before you came on. So yeah, what came up? You should watch the replay afterwards. But what came up was that, yeah, it was targeted. It was on purpose. It was very much so because they knew she was, or they suspected that she was going to leave the franchise, and they wanted to create drama, tensions, all of it. And, end it in that note, because they want to come back for the next season, because they know that so far they haven't gotten any contracts. They don't know when they're going to start filming, because they're going to be on a pause. And when I mean pause, I don't mean Andy's pause, which means canceled. I mean literally a pause for at least a year. Oh, that's why Portia's annoyed with Shamia, because she's a full-time housewife. Got it. Because she's like, I can feel Portia's energy being like, no, stop, like take her away. This is what I'm getting. Anyway, that's it for today. This was a great live, a great show, even though we had some tech difficulties in the beginning, but it is a reminder. Finally, Mercury is going direct, but it is still the shadow period, and shadow period is always the worst period. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're still feeling this energy. You know what's funny? Fun fact: during the shadow period of Mercury going retrograde, have you noticed that you're clumsy? I'm clumsy. I pick things up and I drop them all the time. I lose things. I drop things. I'm clumsy. I'm like goofy, like that all the time, always during the shadow period. So fun fact, this is what happens during this period. Yes, this retrograde has been, I'm so glad it's over. And in a few days, in 1 week, we have Venus going direct. So if you met someone during this period and you're having a great time, just be prepared that this might be the end of things. There's a few more days for exes to come back. Okay, just saying. Because we all know Mercury retrograde is all about the exes coming back and texting. And that's why I always say, don't text your ex during retrograde periods. So yeah, so many things happening this month. We'll talk about it all. Also, I have a lot of videos that are going to be, I've scheduled them already. So they're going to be uploading during the week. So make sure that you have your notifications on, and make sure that you've liked this video, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Yes, I'm blurry again. Thank you, Mercury, for that. Yeah, it's been on and off all the time. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining. Till next time. Bye.